All right, man. So your boy Diddy has been putting people to work, right? I'm talking about bloggers and YouTubers. We are working, man, because the news about Diddy and Cass is still popping out there. Media still talking about it because Diddy is a big, is a big dog. It's a big fish. So people gonna talk about Diddy, especially about this case. This is like a big case, right? The case is over. So for those who don't know, a quick recap. So Cassie filed a lawsuit against Diddy. That was about rape and abuse. It was a civil lawsuit though. So civil lawsuit. I didn't know much about it, so I learned. I watched a lot of YouTubers. I watched videos about it. So basically, there's a difference between civil and criminal lawsuit, right? So the intent of the lawsuit was about to get paid. It was Cassie was trying to get paid. People saying that the money was running a little low, so she wanted some bread. So she didn't. The thing, even though she wanted some bread, but she didn't fake the story though. These things, to me, I think those are things that Diddy is capable of doing. I don't know if he did or not because I cannot prove it. But the fact that he chose to settle, it means that he don't want no problems. And it kind of makes me think that he did it because honestly, yo, if you having false accusation under my name, I know I never done those things to you, and I'm Diddy. I got the money. I can hire the best lawyers out there to clear my name. I'm not settling for even $1. I'm not doing that. I'm going to court. I'm going to pay lawyers to defend my name and to clear my name. So the fact that he paid, to me, I'm not saying he did everything exactly, but I think he did. He did it. He did it, man. The lawyer posted made a post online about okay, settling doesn't mean that Diddy did it, something like that. I'm just summarizing what he said. I mean, you already accusing yourself. To be honest with you, you settling that quick. Didn't even think. Yo, he didn't even think. He didn't even think long. It was a yo. I'ma settle this money. I mean, I'ma settle this lawsuit. I don't want no problems. And that was big money too. It's not like it wasn't like 1 mil. It was like 8 figures. So I think people are saying it's between 10 mil and 50 mil. No more than 50 mil and no less than 10 mil. So that's big money. I know Diddy got money like that. We know he's a billionaire, but you gotta think about it. Diddy being a billionaire doesn't mean he has 1 billion in his bank account. That means his assets worth billions. Maybe music catalogs, real estate, investment, left and right, blah blah blah. He does have that 1 billion in his bank account. But to settle 10 mil that quick, 10 mil is a lot of money, regardless of being a billionaire or not. Especially people make money like that. You know, people really sweat to make the money. They just don't let people take the money that easy. I heard people saying that, oh, Cassie better hire the best security because you never know what might happen to her after taking the bread, because Diddy's capable of hiring people to do some damages, the same way he did to on Kid Cudi because Kid Cudi got his car blown up. Because at the time that Diddy was dating a Cassie, so their relationship has been very rocky. So it was a point that Diddy and Cassie went through like a quick breakup, and Cassie started seeing Kid Cudi sleeping over Kid Cudi's house, and Diddy found out, and once he found out, he got mad. He sent people to blow Kid Cudi's car when what a Kid Cudi was at home with his friend though, and I also heard that there was oh man, let me try to find this video, man. There's but I'm gonna play the audio first. But there was a guy. There was a guy who was relating saying telling a story about how Diddy Diddy hang a Wale upside down in the studio over the windows, right? Over the windows in the balcony. So he basically took Wale like this. I know. I don't think that was okay. I'm trying to be like very 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 clear here. I don't know if that was Diddy holding Wale or that was Diddy's bodyguard, because Wale was in the studio working with Cassie, and Diddy was there. And once Diddy walked in, saw them two working in the studio doing a song, they were in the booth. Diddy got mad, went inside the booth, the security with his security, and they hung Wale over the windows. And I don't know how that happened, but I'm not trying to find that video if I can play it for you guys. But the main point of this video is this new there's a new it's not new. There's an audio resurfacing social media that was 50 Cent during an interview back in 2010. He was talking about Cassie and Diddy relationship. So I'm just gonna go ahead and play it, and y'all can listen to it. So let me just play it real quick, right?
On the up and up, the nigga Puff, like, he called, we used to kick it on telephone and shit, after the main shit.
Right.
And the nigga be like, matter of fact, they send me the girl pictures, like pictures of this girl, like, not the shit
It's
that
gonna
y'all
play
saw.
back from the jump again.
Worse, way worse.
Wow.
Oh, you kidding me, yo?
Like penetration pictures and
Nah, come on, man. Come on, Phil.
all that. And I called the nigga, I said, yo, you fucking with this girl, like, you really, like, you like her, like that? And he was like, yeah, that's my girl. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna send you something. You look at it, you call me back. I sent him the photos, the pictures and everything. And the nigga called back and was like, yo, thanks, man. Yo, I really appreciate that. Yo, where you get these shits from? And I said, you know, like, because they know, like, if something crazy is going on, if they send it to me, I'll make sure it get out there. Like, as far as this video.com is concerned.
Yeah, yep.
And those other properties. So they sent it to me. But, you know, I really kind of felt like those photographs was not happening because of Cassie. I felt like they was happening because of Puffy.
Right.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? Because when a girl moves from a man and she upgrading, niggas be insecure. You know what I'm saying? They start feeling some kind of way, especially like whoever the guy where she was with in the photos versus where Puffy's at. And Puffy's, he ain't no slouch, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he's been able to take advantage of all the suckers. On the up and up, the nigga Puff, like, he called, we used to kick it on telephone and shit, after the main shit.
Right.
And the nigga be like, matter of fact, they send me the girl pictures, like pictures of this girl, like, not the shit that y'all saw. Worse, way worse.
Wow.
Oh, you kidding me, yo?
Like penetration pictures and
Nah, come on, man. Come on, Phil.
all that. And I called the nigga, I said, yo, you fucking with this girl, like, you really, like, you like her, like that? And he was like, yeah, that's my girl. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna send you something. You look at it, you call me back. I sent him the photos, the pictures and everything. And the nigga called back and was like, yo, thanks, man. Yo, I really appreciate that. Yo, where you get these shits from?
Yeah,
And I said, you know, like, because they know, like, if something crazy is going on, if they send it to me, I'll make sure it get out there. Like, as far as this video.com is concerned.
Yeah, yep.
And those other properties. So they sent it to me. But, you know, I really kind of felt like those photographs was not happening because of Cassie. I felt like they was happening because of Puffy.
Right.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? Because when a girl moves from a man and she upgrading, niggas be insecure. You know what I'm saying? They start feeling some kind of way, especially like whoever the guy where she was with in the photos versus where Puffy's at. And Puffy's, he ain't no slouch, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he's been able to take advantage of all the suckers. On the up and up, the nigga Puff, like, he called, we used to kick it on telephone and shit, after the main.
All right, so basically, here's the story, man. I'm reading these comments, man. So the guy's saying this has nothing to do with nothing or of any Diddy's doing. It was footage from her old dude that she let for Diddy. LOL. He was hacked or bitter. It was over the internet. All right, so that might be true though, because Fifth said that he sent those pictures to Diddy, and Diddy was a thing, man. Where did you get that? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, based on the conversation, it seems like that was not. It was not Diddy and Cassie in the picture, right? It was like, picture of somebody, and the fact that 50 Cent was like, oh, do you like this girl? That's a girl, you know what I'm saying? And Diddy was, yeah, that's my girl. And then Diddy asked at the end, where do you get those pictures? So it has to be like old boyfriend. I kind of believe that story though. I don't think that was Diddy because I don't think it's gonna be that easy for Diddy pictures of sex tape with Cassie to be on the internet that easy. You know what I'm saying? So he just wanted to make sure that I think 50 thought like, okay, why Diddy's messing with this girl, but this girl's messing with somebody else? But that was old pictures, old videos. I think pictures of Cassie's ex boyfriend, right? But what I was going to say, but those allegations about, I mean, to be honest with you, I think Diddy is just weird, right? He's not the only one. There's a lot of celebrities who kind of do the same thing. We are weird our own ways, right? I might be weird. Certain things I might do during sex or certain things I might do in my normal life. Some people might think that's weird, right? But this type of weird is on a different level, though. How can you have your girl, the girl that you love, the girl that you're smashing, watching that girl having sex, not with one man, multiple men, and those are men that you hire, you don't even know who they are. You hire them, you watching the girl, directing the videos, filming the video, telling the girl, grab that black D. Yeah, grab that. Yo, man. I mean, when people say these Hollywood people, they like men too, yeah, I see where they're coming from. I see why they're coming from because this is just weird. I mean, like I said, everybody's weird in their own way, but the Diddy weird, weirder level is just different, dog. I mean, I don't even know. I don't even want to do that to my side chick. If I have a side chick, I don't even want to see anybody even doing something like that to my side chick. Diddy just did the most. I don't know if it has to do with insecurity, but I don't know the man. I have no idea because, the money that Diddy has, he can get 100,000 Cassie every single day if he wants to. Either he can pay for it or not pay for it. You know what I'm saying? So Diddy being insecure about women, that's deep, though. That's deep. That's super deep. Look, I don't know, man. And I heard the fact that he even got Wale hung out over the windows, the balcony. I'm like, yo, that's when, I'm African, right? Born and raised, right? Sometimes you talk to American women, they'll tell you, oh, I don't like African men. They're so controlling. Are you serious? What it is doing, that's way more than controlling. Like Diddy, the stuff that he did to Cassie, allegedly, which I know he did, allegedly, just put it that way, because I ain't got money like that to get sued, right? So, the stuff that he did to her, allegedly, bro, that's some odd level of being controlling. I don't know anybody back home who, I heard a story, like most of the time musicians, they do that, but me growing up, that was not anything that I would hear from people or I would know anybody who does that. That level of controlling is like to the roof. Having the girl having sex with all the male that you hired, and sometimes you beat a girl up, have him locked in the hotel room until the bruises goes away. Man, I don't know what level of controlling is that. And you don't even want a girl to look at anybody in a type of way. You don't even want anybody to, that's insecurity on top of controlling, on top of like I don't know, demonic shit. I don't know what it is, but that just like crazy. I'm trying to get that story. I'm gonna look for that story, right? I'm gonna play that video by 50 Cent again when I'm looking for this story, right?
You look at it, you call me back.
I can do that. I can do that. Let me see if I can find this guy's video about yo Wale has to talk, man. Yo, let me go back. Wale has to talk because this guy he said that Diddy hung out Wale. I'm gonna go to Wale's IG and Wale. Where's my boy Wale? Wale got a new deal for new label. Wale want no problems, man. Wale been quiet. Y'all looking for Wale, man. Come on, y'all can't do that to Wale like that. All right, Wale hasn't posted anything. Let me see. Let me check Wale's story. Sleep Out, 2014. No. Wale's quiet. Wale's quiet. Wale ain't having it. 2014. Okay. But let me look for the guy. So the guy was actually telling the story about. Let me see. I'm not supposed to Google it. And another thing too, there's a lady. I'm gonna Google those both stories. There's a lady talking about how she's actually she talked to Diddy's ex baby mama, Kim Porter, rest in peace. Kim Porter was Diddy's baby mama. I think that's the moms of the twins and the other boy. I was that Christian whatever. That's the mom. She passed away. So that lady, she said that there's a video of her saying that she has talked to Kim Porter, and Kim Porter told her that on November 15th, there will be some incident about Diddy that he will not be able to escape it. All right, there will be something gonna happen, to Diddy, and the same thing happened too. That's when Cassie filed a lawsuit. The video was posted 5 months prior to Cassie filing a lawsuit, right? I also heard that the thing about Cassie, I can confirm it, but they're saying that Cassie has been tried to settle this lawsuit with Diddy for a long time, but Diddy wasn't giving her the big bag. And when she realized that that I can't talk today. What's wrong? When she realized that Diddy ain't giving the bag that she wanted it, and that's when she actually went to court to file a civil lawsuit. So originally it was about the bag, but let me look for that video. Wale man talk about how Diddy hung up. Is that it? Spell it? Past tense. Hang up Wale. Back on you. Let's see. Let me do video. Let me see if this is the video though. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday. I can't do that. No, this is not it. I want to play from the source though. I really want. You don't. Relationship is just. Oh, this the guy here. I think that's him, right? Somebody. This is the original video, but so the guy pretty much, academics posted it. All right, let's play it. Yeah, I can listen to it. Let's play it. After that, I'll play the video of the lady talking, saying that, you know, King Porter spoke to her about, Diddy, whatever. But let me play this first.
We in the studio, and this girl in the studio, and she's singing, but the girl is Cassie at the time. I don't really know what's going on. I just know she's a big singer. I'm not a musician. I'm not a music guy at this time. I'm not into music. I'm just there with Shy. Literally make sure Shy all right. I know like the popping people. While they been telling us like before we even get to the studio with him and Cassie in the studio, Wale was already telling us like, man, we better go to the studio with Cassie. Man, Diddy be acting crazy over her. Diddy don't want nobody working around her, so y'all make sure y'all don't look at her too wild or make her feel uncomfortable. Or if you see her security guys with her, just prepping us on how crazy Diddy act over her. Like any guys that's around her in her facility, while Diddy not around, he kirks off, he goes off. We make it through the session. We probably like an hour in the session, like an hour into the session, maybe two. Her and Wale doing what they doing in the studio, but they helping each other. It's just professional, y'all. It ain't nothing like, they ain't doing nothing weird. I don't feel no weird vibes. I don't see no flirting or nothing. It's really professional. They making good music. So I'm off not paying no attention. I've been heard what he told me before we walked in here about Diddy be tripping, but I'm just thinking like Diddy be tripping. I swear to God, Diddy and his security guards walked through this room. I told y'all. But I don't know. I guess they weren't supposed to be there doing it in person together. They were supposed to sit there or whatever, but they was trying to keep and do it in person together because they ain't thinking Diddy gonna pop up in here like Diddy probably somewhere living his natural born life. At least that's what they thought. I swear, y'all, Diddy got like little secret people that follow her places. Like when she go into a restaurant, like his girlfriends, like he keep eyes on to see who they cheating on. Like he that crazy. It's some obsessive Diddy. Like it's crazy. The world know about it though. Like the crazy parties, Diddy be crazy over them girls, like super duper stalking. Like he be having private investigators following him. No names can't go around, and he very controlling. I swear to God. So that's what the vibe is. So Diddy walks in. Diddy walk in, Wale and him in the bathroom. Wale, not bathroom. Wale and the girl in the booth, but they doing the music part. Me and Shy over here. I don't know it's Diddy who walked in. I just see these big security guys and a nigga in black, like a black sweatsuit. And hat, I can't really see who it is, but I know it's another celebrity important person because this room only important people walking in this room. This ain't even no type of room you can get in unless you're an important person. But he came in with aggression, they moving. But I seen security guards with him, so I knew it wasn't nothing for us. Like it was no threat to us or me or Shy. It was like control because they had to get in, they had to go through all this, so you know it's somebody. And then I looked, it was like a glance once he got a little bit past me. I'm like, damn, that's Diddy. I ain't say nothing. I looked at Shy. Shy looked at me. I was not about to run in there. First of all, I'm here with Shy. I was not about to run in there and say Wale. Like, Wale, Diddy coming down. I would have died. Like, that's out of my control. First of all, this Puff Daddy. I promise you, when gangs start doing this street, this something. Uncle Buck, this is off my list. This is off my radar right here. I can't do nothing with this. I'm gonna stand down. So, man, Shy like, oh. So as they go in there, they go back there, but they shut the door. It's a blind. It's a studio part, the booth part. It's like a blind back there. Like it's a pop part. They do orchestra back there. So with a booth at, it's like an orchestra, like a church show. You can open it and you can see in the studio where they record, or you can shut it. Like don't y'all ever been to a graduation in the blind show? You can shut the blinds and you can't even see back there. Diddy and them went back there and shut the blinds. All I heard was like, but not punches, like shit, like moving around, tables and shit. But I'm like, oh. So me and Shy run to the blinds. We peeping through the blinds. I'm peeping through the blinds. Shy peeping through the blinds. I swear for God, it's a balcony in the studio, like an out balcony. You can see over the back. I swear to God, my grandmother, they got Wale over top of his feet. They got him off his feet, hanging off the balcony. Like, he's hanging off the balcony. They dangling by his feet. I can't really hear what they saying. I'm like, Shy, man, we gonna have Shy don't know what's going on. First of all, Shy go back to help Wale. This is man. He can go back to Shy. Ain't must move. I swear to God. Shy like, man, what they doing? Man, they got him over the balcony by his feet. They're like, man, no, he don't. That ain't him. Like, so that is him. We knew it was him because we know what type of shoes Wale wore to the studio, and we seen them jump up in the air. So who put on Wale's shoes? Nobody. That was Wale's feet over there. So boom. So I'm like, man, what the hell is going on? But Wale had already hit us to this, that Diddy is crazy about this Cassie girl, and nobody can be around her, just that and the third.
Yeah, I heard it, man. So
We in the studio,
this
and
just
this
says a
girl.
lot about the lawsuit, man. It says a lot, and the fact that he settled the lawsuit quick, yo, man. There's a lot of signs out there that show that Diddy might be capable of doing things that Cassie accused him of doing. We got Kid Cudi getting his car blown up. We got Wale. I mean, everybody knew it in the industry. Like, I'm pretty sure there'll be more stories coming out because Diddy is a big dog. Another thing, the fact that Diddy settled that lawsuit quick, right? And Cassie got big payout, mills, 8 figures check. There'll be more women coming out. Young Miami ain't saying nothing right now. Probably, who knows, in the next 5, 10 years, she might say some. Because America, man, those women, they're after the money. Once the money run low, that money start running low, yeah, they gonna come out. Gina, who's Diddy's another side chick, the Asian lady that they just had a baby a year or a couple years ago, went on Tasha K. That was even before. Let me play that video, man. Let me see. She went on Tasha K pretty much saying similar things that Cassie said about what Diddy did to her. Gina Diddy's ex on Tasha K talking about P Diddy. Let's see what we got. I think I seen it. What did Virginia V. Can't say about Diddy? It could be a claim. Okay, let me see this one here. It's like a short video. So how Diddy will try to have her having an abortion. I'm pretty sure Cassie did an abortion. I had so many abortions. At least two. At least two, man. I'm pretty sure nobody can say anything to me about it. I know for facts that Cassie had an abortion. For facts. I mean, I can't always be wrong, man. So this is Gina. This is Diddy's sidekick. But she also has a child with Diddy. Let me just play the video.
Was he had caught me texting another man. We was in Miami, and it got really crazy that time. We was upstairs, and he had like.
Why are we here? Why are we here? My bad, guys. Let me get back to that. Get back to that video. Yeah, man. I think this is Yo, you dating Diddy, you can't even think about another man. I mean, you might be like, you think about a man right now? Damn, Diddy's just like on a different level, man. That's just not attractive, man. That's sad, man. That's issues, man. I don't know what he's dealing with, man. Money can't even make you happy 100%. Man. All he has to do is some Illuminati shit, what people say. I don't know, man, because shit. I got money like Diddy, man. I'll be just enjoying my own. I ain't got time to be doing all those extra things, freak off weekends. Man. Let me play it, hopefully this time.
Was he had caught me texting another man. We was in Miami, and it got really crazy that time. We was upstairs, and he had like, we were in his and he like pushed me and I fell to the ground, and then he like stood over me. So I was like laying on my back and he stood over me and he started like punching me like this. Like he avoided my face, but he like started punching me like on the side of my head, and I was just like covering my face. And he did that, and then after he got done doing that, he like, because he was standing, his legs were like,
Yeah, Diddy's toxic, man.
stay in between me, so he like stomped on my stomach.
Okay, I think that's it. Let me put a second on. Your boy Diddy's toxic, toxic. So yeah, I think that was it, man. I think my computer just slow, man. But yeah, there's a lot. I'm telling you, they're gonna be like a bunch of women gonna come out. If they don't, that means right now, Diddy's team reaching out to those women to get them paid. Right now, as I'm speaking right now, like they're reaching out to people. Okay, hey, you got something to say about Diddy? How much do you want? Before you even say anything, how much do you want? But he's about to lose some bags, man. I know he's a billion and all that, but it still hurt. 10 mil, 30 mil, like left and right here and there. You know, it hurt your pocket a little bit. I know you did. You got money like that, but sheesh. Let me try to find that. Let me try to get that woman who talk about Kim Porter. $30 million, but we can't confirm that was $30 million though. People saying it can be it might be less or it might be more than 30 million, but there's a reason why people saying 30 million. Woman. No. Damn, why is it so slow? A woman. Can't spell. A woman talks about Kim Porter and P. Diddy. Let me see. She's like a blonde woman. So she's like a psycho. How do you call her? Yeah, there's some side chicks spots. I can't pronounce that, man. Let me see. Hopefully, dang, the same website though. This website is slow. This website's mad slow. Let me see. Oh, just my computer. Okay, that's her. That's her here. Let me play it. So, she's talking about some real, I mean, I'm not saying real, but some crazy stuff. I don't know if I believe it, but you cannot believe everything you see on the internet, though. Kim Porter and Toxic.
Hi everyone, I'm Sloan from SloanBella.com, and I am back with another energetically channeled celebrity video. Now this one is one I tried to do yesterday and was interrupted profusely, and I must say rather interestingly by a young woman who stood in the corner of my studio with her arms like this crossed over, kind of giving me the, what are you gonna say that's of interest look, analyzing me. Not sure that she trusts me, so there were huge trust issues as to why I was going to talk about her, because she's like, I don't know you. So what that led me to was, in this life, this woman was literally not trusting the people around her, people she didn't know and people she did know. She had a huge wall up because She just wasn't sure what your intention was. I don't feel she was that way, obviously, around her kids or around her friends, but she had this entire kind of energy that was just like, show me something. So she was extremely articulate. That's why when I looked at her chart, I could only find one reference for her chart. And first, I'm just going to tell you a little bit about the chart before I tell you who she is. She was born on December 15th, 1970 in Columbus, Ohio. Pisces rising with Neptune squaring the ascendant. The ascendant is our self. So she represented herself as a Pisces type person, 12th house energy. Remember that. Remember that charts overlap on top of each other. So our rising sign, even though it exists in the first house in the natal wheel, which is occupied by Aries, whatever sign is there, in her case, Pisces, has a 12th house residue to it. So it's tempered and muted and blended with the energy of a Pisces. Now, Neptune is Pisces' ruling planet. So Neptune literally was squaring her ascendant. She's a Sag sun, a Neptune in Sag, with both the sun and Neptune squaring her ascendant. Now, this is interesting because the sun is obviously the essence of who we are, the strength. Neptune ruling her ascendant gave her even less of an idea about her own power. When Neptune comes near any planet in a chart, I don't care if it's sun, moon, Venus, I don't care if it's transiting, you cannot see clearly. You go to the ethers, which is a spiritual or metaphysical concept, and it isn't lined with what is laying right in front of you. So what is logistically in front of you, tangible and real. It's more dreamy. It has another scope of vision. It will try in a different way. But her personality was not Pisces rising. Her personality was 100% show me something. I don't trust you. And very, very articulate. Now that's not Pisces rising. They operate from behind the scenes of intellect. Intellect is a grounding thing. So you look to the 7th house, and Virgo occupies her 7th house. And as a result of that, she's penetratingly articulate to avoid feeling on an emotional level. She had Pluto and Virgo in the 7th house. She also has Uranus in the 7th house in Libra, going into the 8th house or 8th house cusp. Saturn is placed in the 2nd house, and that is very interesting. Saturn, in and of itself, placed in the 2nd house, placed in a sign that is concerned with material wealth and goods in the Taurus house, okay? So placed where it should be. In opposite up on the connection to the older boy. House that she was in, I don't know if she owned this house or was renting it. I get a feeling like it was kind of, I almost want to say kind of transitory for her. She wasn't there a lot. But I'm looking at this silver tin in the kitchen, and it's a spray. When I see the nasal spray, and then I'm going back to the tin can, and I'm going to the house that she's in. And this is why I think it's a bit of a transitory house, meaning I'm not sure.
I'm trying to get to that point where
Something in them. Powder, like powder on them. It looks almost like a candy your grandmother would have. Particular people, she was very specific in her twitching, and it's still twitching. So I feel with her that there was something like that. One of her kids, I wonder, in band, because she's showing me like, I'm going to say it. I feel like she has either a post office box, a bank. I'm feeling is that her daughters have only been shown a snippet of life. And to her daughters, it happened to her too. She's talking about the binding that happened when she crossed out of her body that pulled her in a direction she didn't want to go. There was a lot of confusion. What she'd been told about passing away is not what happened to her. She is still here because it is still unsettled. She's not like in a bad place at all. She's with God, not in a bad place. But she's still very, very dimensionally close to this dimension because it hasn't been settled. And because it hasn't been settled, she's not clear. It hurt. In other words, she was taken away from her life
Before her time.
early, not through natural circumstances. And therefore that needs to be corrected, and it's in the swing of being corrected. She's also talking about she agreed to do things with him, the baby daddy, and all of that around her that weren't really her. And on a karmic level, when she died, she felt that this was part of what was responsible. Horrified, though, that she stepped out of her body. Horrified. Like, oh my God. Horrified. She's kind of saying that she did a lot of things. And in the months, probably, truthfully, 6 months prior to her passing, she was starting to see what he was for real and no more denying it. She's not a back down kind of person. She's a scrappy pappy. That's what this is about, standing over there. Sorry, it's making me laugh. I feel like I'm being stared at like by one of my kids when they were teenagers, just looking at me, shaking their head like, shut up. But she was scrappy pappy. She thought that it would change, and she wasn't privy to everything, but a whole hell of a lot she saw. So,
I mean, let me just add this, man, because also, I do a lot of research about, life after death or things of the nature. So usually if you pass before your time, the time that God wanted you to pass away, and you pass before that time, your spirit is going to be around, like heavily around here. That's why sometimes you see people say like, oh, I think I saw so-and-so over there. I think I saw so-and-so talking to me. Because your spirit is not going to be in that same level as of on the spirit of dead people who actually died on that time. So you see, I be somewhat connected on how words here people in your life. But if you pass on your time, the time that you're supposed to be passed away, yeah, you have no connection here. You're gonna have no connection with anybody on earth. No connection. The only time you have connection because you kind of pass a little early, so you're still gonna be around here. They're still trying to like maybe arrange your place up there, whatever. I might be wrong, but that's what I heard. I heard a lot of stories like that. So let me continue. So this is the part of her talking about, talking about Kim Porter talking to her through the spirits about Diddy's, behaviors or whatever. So let me just continue.
So everything she's writing about, like, she's kind of saying, I saw it. Like, I lived it. I saw it. It happened. This is what happened. So she doesn't really understand why that can't come out if that's what you're doing and what's your issue with it, which is really kind of interesting. And it has something to do with containing the energy of this person. But then she's like, he literally went dark, black eyes, dark, completely shut down and dark. So she didn't even know who she was dealing with. I have terminology for it, but she doesn't use that terminology. Deceitful, duplicitous, two-faced is word she uses, liar, two-faced. She can see, by the way, she can see everything that he's done after her passing. She can hear him and she can see him. So if you think that you've sent her away or that you're keeping her bound, because she's basically saying that something is being done by this person whom she had children with, 3 of them. She is saying that he does things in order to keep her energy at bay because she's around him. I gotta tell you something. Okay, this is pretty funny. I think it's funny, ironic. She goes like in my face. She goes, boo, like that. Okay, like a cartoon. And the reason she's doing this is, and now my eye's twitching again. Okay, the reason look, I can't stop it from twitching. Oh my God. Every time I talk about her, my eye twitches. It gets out of control. And you know what? She may have had a seizure and hit the ground. That's maybe what she's trying to show me. But she acts like she's trying to scare her ex. She is around him energetically quite a bit. She watches him. She sees what he's saying. She knows what he's doing. It's very, very transparent to her, and you can't fool her. And you are going to stand so noted, accountable within the next 5 months. He's trying desperately to backpedal out of this, but whoever that man is, and it's a white man that has the tape or the information or however that is, one of the
So this video was recorded in June 2023. Kim Porter passed away in November 15th, 2018. So this video is coming back on internet. So she basically saying that she said in June that something was going to happen to Diddy around this time. I think she gonna give us the dates, everything. Let me continue. It's almost over.
The manuscripts with personal, private, written, handwritten documentation about what was said to her 3 months before she passed, what she witnessed, and the final straw that she couldn't take anymore. And it's not a case of domestic violence. It goes far beyond that and that. So it is domestic violence, but it's far, far beyond that. So she goes in a completely different scope. 5 months. The time is being marked. 5 months. So this is June, July, August, September, October, November. I'm going for November 15th. Or right around there. It's coming out. It will not be, you cannot keep this. She's literally, you cannot stop the truth. And she has, like, this is it. To the people that she knew before and her friends and people that she loves dearly, and she does love them dearly, and her children. There's nothing you can do that can't be forgiven. There's nothing you can do that can't be forgiven. But in speaking about, and her ex had a posse. He has a posse of people. He has like a thug group of people around him, a huge thug group, and the thug group are the ones that bugged her house or put cameras in her house or whatever, surveilled her house. Damn. The thug group. So he has friends that will pretty much do anything. And she's kind of showing me, now I'm going down that train of thought and I'm getting an image right now of a mob wife, M-O-B, mob wife. That's how she just spelt it in my head. She's very, very smart, intellectual. Like she wants me to know she's smart. The mob wife has long bleached blonde hair, and she's kind of explaining, this is, I believe, her position, but she's explaining to me that early on in the marriage, this mob wife married a man she loved, or was with a man and had kids with a man she loved, and did her wife things. Did her hair, did her nails, raised her kids, had her friends, Pilates, yoga, whatever. And then one day came to know that the husband that she married because she loved and who she avoided looking into every single aspect of what he did business-wise, when she found out she could no longer have breakfast with this man, talk to this man on an equal level, she had to step back from it because it was so offensive to her heart. That's what happened to her. So her ex crossed the line in such a way that it offended her sense of moral code, and she could no longer stay. He also used to hit her and choke her, so that we're clear on that. She shows me being choked, being shaken and choked like that. And he was always tricking her. He was always coming in nice and then flipping a switch, flipping like that. Always coming in nice and then flippo like that. And actually, very scared human being, if he's human, I'm adding that, she didn't add that. Very scared person with no real faith, and his bravado is melting down. So it's ending now. And then she's saying something, I'm sorry, she's speaking in codes, but she's singing that song by Stevie Wonder, Signed, Sealed, and Delivered. Like, I don't know if that was a song that they spoke about or code, or if she just liked that song, but signed, sealed, and delivered within 5 months is what I'm hearing. So her friends, family, and people that loved her and fan base will have some answers. Completely toxic metal shock through the nasal cavity. That's what I'm seeing. That's all I'm seeing. So that is my celebrity channeled energy reading on Miss Kim Porter, who passed away due to alleged pneumonia. Now I'm saying alleged to the things that are natural causes. Alleged pneumonia. And she's not saying she didn't have pneumonia, but she really just was sick. Like sick and not feeling well, but she kept using the nasal spray. So I don't know where that spray is, and I don't know who put that there. I don't know who put it there. But there's a lot in her body that's metal toxicity or metal toxins. I don't know if she was buried or cremated, but they should actually check her hair. They log this in the coroner's office. They usually have like records of certain things. They should actually log. They should log that. They should check that. It's logged. They should check it. I'm getting confused. Anyway, this is my celebrity channeled video energetically on the late actions. A Cancer moon person looking behind them. Anybody with Cancer is constantly repeating.
Man, this was just super deep, man. I don't know if I can, trust this 100%, but she made this video in June, and she said 5 months something gonna happen. The Cassie thing happened. Who knows? There might be something bigger than the Cassie thing. Maybe not. But yeah, I can make our own judgment though. I don't really know what to say about this. I don't know if I can believe it now. But it's just wild out there, man. Y'all stay away from any bad people out there. Be safe out there. Just be smart. Know who you dating, know who you talking to. The minute you see a sign of like something off at the beginning of the relationship, just move on. There's always gonna be somebody for you, especially if you leave for the right reason though. That's what I had to say, man. I'll catch you next time. Peace out.